Right folks, time for something a little different. No trick tip tonight because as you can see it's dark, it's a little cold, and to be honest my shoulder's a bit shot. I'm kind of struggling with life, but I still wanted to come out here and film something because I just received these. And these are the new Seismic Focus 55mm 95A freestyle wheels. Now, full disclosure, I've been riding for Seismic for a very long time. I first met Dan Gesma, the guy who runs Seismic, in 2004, and he's been giving me various products ever since. But I'm a firm believer in the Seismic freestyle wheels because Dan knows his stuff and it's bloody good urethane. I've been saying to him for a very long time, do some 95A. All the wheels that I've ridden for 7 years, 8 years, 7 years on a freestyle board have been the 97A version of these. So now it's time to go a little softer and a little grippier. So we're out here, I'm going to put them on and we're going to see how they do. Let's crack on. Right, just got my trusty old skate tool. I've got these new wheels. It's the first time I'm seeing them. Same shape as the 97A, obviously. But yeah, they feel pretty good. They're noticeably softer and slightly bouncier. Let's see how they go. There's some very corroded bearings. London just destroys everything. Full of dirt. So, there is a lesson in this. Don't push bearings in with your thumbs because you'll damage them. Use the axle and always use a bearing spacer. So you've got washer, bearing, spacer, which of course now has moved. You don't actually need the outside washer because the nut is shaped so that it won't hit the shield, which means you can get the wheels that bit closer to the end of the axle. Pro tip. I'm sure when Dan sees this video he's going to be quite upset I'm not using Tectons. Sorry Dan, Tectons are in the other board. For this setup I'm running just some Synopsis bearings that I'd lying around because Darryl Grogan's Synopsis bearings are actually pretty damn good. That's not tight. This one could do with snugging down a little. Well, first observation is that I've obviously worn this board down a lot more than I thought, and that these wheels have a lot more life in them, and I almost feel bad for taking them off, but there you go. Let's give these wheels a try. Whoa, that was nice. Woo! Grippy. I'm trying to think of things that test wheels, like for grippiness. I guess 360 tie hop. That'll do it. Ooh, that was nice. How else do you test wheels? I don't know. Coconut wheelies are always the best way of testing wheels because it tears the urethane up so you can see what it's like. I'd say Let me do one on the single kick. Let's compare the two. Right, so that's the 97. Let's give it a good thrash on the 95s. So now we've got two types of seismic wheel here. There's also the 99A, but I'm not going to use that because you can only really get away with that on decent concrete, and we don't have any in England. So as far as I'm concerned, there's the 97 and there's the 95. That's basically all I'll use. I'm really pleased with the 95. Part of the reason I came here, other than the fact that it's directly across the road from my house and the fact that it's lit quite well at night, is this surface is really, really abrasive, really harsh. And you wouldn't know it. Riding on these 95s, it's beautifully smooth, but it still rolls really fast. The core holds the wheel in shape. It doesn't deform like a lot of softer wheels will do. So yeah, they roll beautifully, they grip really well. In fact, almost too well, because I'm used to sliding slightly. So this forces me to be a lot more precise with things. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing, I don't know. If you're used to drifting around the end of a 360 or something, it might not be for you. The big test, however, was the coconut wheelies. That's always how I test freestyle wheels, because it tears at the urethane slightly. And part of the reason I love the 97 is because of the fact that it wears really cleanly. It's a very smooth wear. The 95A tears just slightly, and it feels a bit more like, say, the Momentum wheels, or maybe the 95A modes. So if you like either of those wheels, you're going to be very happy with these. So will I be sticking with the 95A? Yeah, probably, at least for a little bit. Be nice to see how they handle the rough streets of London and all those cracks and tiles and bumps. They'll also be really good in Japan, where they've got a wooden surface for the big competitions out there. For the day-to-day stuff, working on coconut wheelie tech, probably move back to the 97s, but they're both really bloody good wheels. So I'm very pleased that now there's an extra option out there. Anyway, I've got to get home and get some food. I'll do a few more spacewalks.